remember how to do it. I never remember how to do it. Oh, crazy head. Okay, so I copy the link. And why can't this just work? Share with your audience. Um, hello, hello, hello. Uh, let's start. If you don't know who I am, I am Sylvia Hubbard, author and founder of Motown Writers Network. And I guess I can take off this one because I'm on this earpiece than that earpiece. I usually go live on the other camera, but I'm not today. And yeah, we're not doing. I was gonna try to do my hair before the live, but I didn't. So yeah, take me as I am. It's like church. So I actually have a list of things I will be talking about today, and I might be even typing some more. Okay. So first things first, if you haven't joined us on my live serial story that's available on my website at sylviahubbard.com blog, where we are writing live His Substitute Wife, My Best Friend, and it's about a store stalker, and she is invited by her best friend's boss to become a proxy wife. And it is because the woman is dying, the wife is dying of cancer, and she wants to make sure her husband is satisfied, until her death. So she signs up to become this, not out of money. And I didn't want to make money part of the plan of, okay, that's why she's doing it, but it's something much more. It's like curiosity, knowledge, doing something different that she's never done before. It wasn't about the money, because a lot of times um, they do use money as a way to coerce, but I like that she doesn't have to do this. Hello. Thanks for joining, guys. So that is pretty much, thank you. Thanks for coming in. So that is why I did this, because it kind of like takes the money factor out of the arrangement, because that's usually the driving force. And I was like, well, what if money isn't the factor? How do you justify what she's doing? So that is how this story is coming to be, and it's actually quite interesting. I like that she, for like a first time in this kind of scenario, she has the upper hand in this. I'm sorry, I'm picking up, and I just can't stand crumbs. So that's what's going on in the story. I just released chapter 10. If you would like to get a part of the story, you can read the first 3 chapters for free. Just go to my website at sylviahubbard.com/books, or you can just click on my website and then go to the book tab. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. But you can go to the book tab and then scroll down, and you'll see the book. It's like the last book that should be available there. And then you can just go there, click there, go in and get your password, and start reading the book. So I hope you join us. I hope you come in and you can make comments while I'm writing, as I'm posting chapters. Chapters are posted Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then we start back over. So, but I did post chapter 10 early by mistake. I just hit push. As soon as I finished the chapter, I immediately pushed it over to be published. So yeah, that happened. And so yeah, so if you want to join us and join Spencer's Adventures, then go there. Next, I am gonna talk about Desire Tryst. Desire Tryst is coming up August 1st, I believe. a month away. And if you have read Delilah's Desire, then you know about Derek in Desire's Tryst. A lot of people thought that Dag and Derek were gonna get with Delilah, but that wasn't the case. Dag was gonna be just with Delilah, and then now Derek has his own book, and it's coming up in August. So I hope you join us for the Windfall series. It is available for pre-order right now at Amazon. You can go to amazon.com/author/Sylvia Hubbard. You can go there, and I'll have these links in here when I make this public after the live. But that'll be available on August 1st. Desire's Tryst will be available. Um, if you want to check out the whole Windfall series, you can go to sylviahubbard.com/Windfall Brothers, and those brothers will all be in that category. Each brother will get a book. Each brother that you met, or each brother that was mentioned in Dag's book, is going to have his own book. So that is going to be awesome for me, I guess. Different. I've been rolling them in my head. So yeah, they are coming. So I know they're coming. I got the majority of all the covers available. So boom, boom, boom. Yes, we got that done. The next thing is, I decided, even after I finish with his substitute wife, my best friend, we are immediately going to jump into the next live book, which is going to be Marry Me. And then, yeah, we're going to jump into the next live book, Marry Me. So I hope, you are subscribed to my website so you can get in on the live books that are going to be pumping out. I decided to just keep pumping them and not take a break between them, just to see if I can keep it going. And it's not like I'm trying to wear myself out. I'm taking it really slow, which is why I'm sticking to the Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays deal, so I don't wear myself out. In the past, I did do it one after the other, and I did wear myself out, and then I just dropped off the board and was like, okay, that's enough. Well, this time I'm taking it slow, in terms of, I am going to make sure that I come out with it 3 days a week and stick to that schedule, and hopefully that will work for me and for my readers. I don't know if I'm going to increase the scale. Probably not, because like I said, I don't want to wear myself out. I want to be able to keep giving you guys books without me suffering in the end. But I do hope you join me on that journey of just getting the books out. Now, questions from the readers, and that's what I was actually doing a live about. I'm going into questions for the readers that they have actually asked me. So since we're on chapter 10, and I've been trying to write down everything you guys have been asking in the background. It's like I get a lot of emails from the background. So I think we're on chapter 10. So the questions involved, and I have like the page behind the phone, so excuse me if I look around like, what is that? What is going on there? So let me move this over so I can see it this way and this way. Sure. People have been asking between the agreement that I really haven't talked about between Delaney and Marcus, the husband. So the agreement between Marquise and Delaney, it's basically like any husband and wife agreement. If you are reading these types of books, just any type of agreement. With Delaney in her condition, knowing she can't be there all the time, he is free to do whatever he wants. Although in the past, like it says in the book, it has not ever worked out before. But with this agreement that they have, he is allowed to do whatever he wants with Spencer. So that kind of makes it fun in terms of what he's able to do. It's just that he's never really wanted to do it until now, until, of course, Spencer is the determining factor in all of this. People did inquire, like, Spencer's fear of, from her past raising and being really strictly raised by Grandma Spence. And then they've asked, will her mother make an appearance? Because she's been without her mother all her life. Will her mother make an appearance? I can't really answer that. I can't. I can't. Now, we are about to go into the weekend that Spencer has promised the couple that she will go into and find out if this is what she really wants to do. She is of the mindset of, now, this is not what she really wants to do. It's just the curiosity of going into this arrangement just for the weekend, and that she feels that that'll be enough for her. But you can see, like, after the first night, like, she's catching some feelings and she's trying not to. So that's gonna be fun to waddle through that feeling and fear, like, okay, she doesn't want this because of course she don't want to get addicted to it, but she kind of does want it because it's kind of cool to be with Marquise, and she's finding out more about him as a person. So the person that he projects out to the public is not the person he is. And that is because I did learn a new term, especially when it comes to men. Like, the persona that they are in public is not the ones that they are in private. I mean, I've already known about it, but it is a term for that. And that is the kind of man that he is. Just because you see this grumpy, blah, blah, blah man, intense man, it's not that he is like that in private as all. And that's what he is. I'm jumping into a lot of these men in my head. Like, that's how they are portrayed. One of them somebody did ask, will Spencer's feelings of not belonging or her doubting create obstacles in the relationship? Most likely in her head, and it will come online once Marquise really gets into the feel of her and understand who she is and what she is about. He will most likely bring it up and address it with her. But yeah, it's gonna cause a rift if it keeps going. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to see. Somebody said, will there be other types of expectations they're in this chapter or chapter 11? And I kind of broke up, I think, the morning after. No. But once she wakes up the next morning after it, there will be some expectations, large expectations, that she is going to have to do, and they haven't addressed that yet. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Currently, right now, I am editing chapter 11 and 12 together, because I actually had to break it up, because how my process is that I write and write and write until I feel like I'm done with that scene, and the next scene actually went into chapter 11 and chapter 12, so it became a larger scene than it is. People ask, will I be updating the Ream and the Wattpad? I might. I haven't got a lot of readers from there, but I probably will. Oh, and Inkkit. Someone asked, will I be... Inkkit is kind of difficult because they only want 2,000 and I'm writing 4,000 each chapter. But I'm going to try to get that done today, even though I want to do some other stuff other than, writing and working on the computer. I have other things to do. So I'm going to end it here. I didn't want this to go over 15 minutes, and it's like going over 15 minutes now. But I hope you join me on my journey as I serial write His Substitute Wife, My Best Friend. Thank you guys. Have a great night.